we're building a great pyramid, okay? We're the best pyramid. Why? Because it has a product, right? So I'm not afraid of those words because it looks like it's one. But you know why? I always tell all the business owners you're one of them. Why? Because you own a business, people work for you, right? But same thing here, same model. But the company wants to know what you do to know how much they have to pay you. So our first position, well, I'm talking business right now, I'm not talking travel. You're investing $370. So you're taking a membership plus partnership, if we're talking about platinum. If we're talking about titanium, you can start with titanium if you want to. It's $250 with partnership together. So let's talk about some good numbers. So $370, you invest to open a global business over 100 countries. Great investment, right? Monthly, we pay $135. But the moment we invite 3 people, we don't pay $135. We get 270 travel points free that we can use for our vacation. And for each person, let's just say this is you. For each person that you invite, you get $50. How much you got back? $150.
If they pay the subscription. If they pay the subscription.
Well, of course, we're talking business.
Right. Okay.
Exactly. So if they don't pay, you don't make. Well, you make $50, the company will not take it from you. But you do have a great, great thing that is, if a person doesn't pay, you'll just need to find a third one, right? My story is, let me show you my story. My story in this business is, let me show you. Let's go back. So this is my story. Oh, this is not my story. This is my husband's story. His story freaks people out, so I'm going to go with mine. So my story is, I personally, in 3.5 years, I personally invited 21. Only 21 people that I personally invited. And my team today is almost 7,000 people in my organization.
Yes, do you work for you? They invite people from you.
Exactly. That's why I love this business. That's why you rather sleep and make money 1% from 100 people than making 100% from your own effort, right? That's the beauty of this business. You can be negative, you can complain, you can say that this doesn't work. It does work. I would say another thing, that the old system doesn't work today, right? Going to college, getting a degree, I have a degree, not even one, right? I have 3 degrees. And I'm doing this. Why? Because this is the best thing that happened in life today. That's just my opinion. You can disagree with me. But, for example, you have 3 people, right? You made $150. When you have, what I did, I invited my 4 friends my first week, and I made $200 back, and I started building a business. What I personally did with my 10 people, I became 3-star ambassador with 10 people. In the last half a year, I had, actually 2 people joined yesterday. So 9 people joined me in the last half a year. So with 10 people, I did 5 here, I did 5 here. 5 people that I invited that love to build a business and travel. The way I look at the business today, Travorio, for me it's a business. I build, I make money, plus I travel for great deals. That's how I look today. Today you can look, I have people that just travel. But I tell people today, stop traveling, start making money, right? Because one thing that I know, 2 things that I see, and I travel around the world. No money or no time. That's the people don't travel today, they have no time or they don't have no money. So today I tell people around the world, you have opportunity to build globally, right? Globally, you can build business around the world, giving people what they want. So, how do we make our first check, right? $50, the person you invite. So you need 1, 2, 3, you become platinum director. When you have 8 people, you start making $10 residual income every single day. Great income. If you don't go to work tomorrow morning, will you get paid? If not, start thinking twice what you're doing in this world. And I'm being Why? Because that was me. You know how I looked at this business? I came home, and if you want to do that, you're going to have a aha moment tonight. Talk to yourself. Not to your husband, not to your wife. Husband, go in your room. Wife, go in your room, right? Go separately for half an hour. Do this. Travorio. Right? Whatever you're doing. I had a coffee shop. And I started writing, what if in 6 months I'm going to become ambassador? What if in 1 year I'm going to become ambassador? What if I'm going to become ambassador in 5 years? How my life will change. And if I'm working today, if I stay where I stay, in 6 months, what's going to change? In a year, what's going to change? I don't know, maybe you're going to love what you do today. I didn't love it, right? I love cooking, I love baking, don't get me wrong. That's why I can't lose my weight. A residual income changes everything, right? So I said, what if? My husband said, Larissa, the worst thing that can happen to us, we'll just travel the world. 9 months later, our life completely changed. 9 months, right? So if we talk about income, right? I know people sometimes say, they talk about money, they never show. So let's talk about income. That was my weekly check today. I'm not showing this to you to show off. I'm showing this to you that this life, this business can change your life. This business can give you opportunity to change what you have today. You want it, you take it. You don't want it, don't take it, right? I tell people, don't waste your $370 because it's not a waste, it's an investment that you do. Think what's gonna change in your life in 6 months, in a year, in 2 years, right? If people today joining at 92 years old, I'm gonna think what I'm doing in my life. Do I want to be in my kitchen in 30 years? Oh, heck no, I don't want to be in the kitchen in 30 years. Today, I'm not only changing my life, right? I'm doing a great program for, I call them Gen Zs, right? The youth that's growing today. It's all up to us. Today we can say our kids are crazy, they don't want to do anything, or we can stand up and start actually helping our children to do something different. I have children, they're growing up. I want them to have a great community. I want them they want to be around people that are thinking, the way they should think. It all starts here with a mindset. So today, I'm not thinking about to, bring someone in the business and, make somebody buy things that they don't want. Today, I look at this business way different. I started 3.5 years ago was for me. I said I need $10,000 yesterday. That was me 3 years ago. But I believed, right? When people say today, Larissa, what's rewarding for you? It's choices that I can make today. And the choices that I made 3.5 years ago, it was for my family, but today it's for people around the world. To change not only our family's lives, to change thousands of people's lives. If you don't have that in your heart to change the world for better, don't join. Just travel. You can do that.
Rejuvenations, facials for women. Do you know how much costs open a beauty clinic? I will tell you. Just one machine for hair removal costs $180,000. One machine. Okay, when you go into basement to someone, they're buying for $20,000. It's not working. It's just for maybe a year or two. But if it's laser and a good one, it costs a lot of money. So the clinic costs a lot of money. Let me show you that. You're going for a business. Again, if you want to work for someone, no problem. You can stay and be someone that you're going to work for someone. But if you're going to be a businessman and clinic is good, right? Clinic is good. Every woman want to get facial, right? Or hair removal, right? Not French, right? Not French woman, no? Everyone. Everyone needs it, right? Even me, I like it. Boom. Right? Okay, so if you're going to open a business, 2,500 square feet, that's what you need for 6 rooms. Because if you're going to open less, you're going to lose money. As a professional, I can tell you. 2,500 square feet are just the renovation. Just the renovation for 2,500 square feet. It's $180,000. Why? Because if you are coming to the clinic and it's not look good, you're not going to spend your money, right? So you need chandelier. Just chandelier itself is $20,000, right? And you want to see something beauty and big TV, right? 180 at least. The machines and everything, additional, at least 350. Everything. Bottom line, you have more than $500,000 investment plus in a good clinic. At least in a good clinic, guys. So to build this business, just to build, to open the door, 6 months plus, at least. We start open one clinic and then COVID came. In the middle of renovation and you start. 6 months at least, you're going to open this business. As soon as you have a business, you're like, sexy, I have clinic, good. Then your friend comes. And then you give her a discount, right? Discount for a friend. And she says, look at you, not enough. There is no friends that come into your business. And even though, so you will do one for friend. But you need many people, okay? Every clinic, today we pay at least $8,000 for Facebook and Instagram. $8,000. There is 3 clinics. So there is a lot of you see maybe in the Facebook or in the Instagram something alike, and you push like, okay, I want to see it. You don't care, but I paid $8. $8. As soon as you push on the button, $8. Then you decide that you want to fill out your information, and you send it to me back, additional $8. If you will come, not necessarily, but $16 I pay. You will come, you will buy, not necessarily, but you cost me at least $20 to bring you in. And it's business. In this business, to make $20,000 per month to my pocket, I need to sell at least monthly, at least sell $180,000 at least a month to put $20,000 in my pocket. Do you think it's headache? It's stress? Do you know what cortisol is? You're waking up with him as a baby every morning. Why? Because you open your eyes and you already own. Every 1st of August, September, October, and 1st, you already own $50,000. It's your rent, it's your salary, and blah, blah, blah. Okay? Let's start business. Business. Travario. You will take in 5 months plus 370. That's what you're going to pay in 6 months. All in. Everything. $1,000. 6 months. What you going to get? 1 world tour in this money included? You're going to get after 14 days that you're going to enroll, you're going to get 1 free. I don't know the way that you told them about the free, right? Incentive trip.
Yeah.
After 14 days, you get an incentive trip. You're paying just the taxes. So you have 2 times travel here. 2 times travel. Okay? In 6 months, if your ass on fire, you 100% will be alright. And you invest $1,000 in 6 months, and if you did nothing, you're gonna travel in your own money. Today, I'm 1-star ambassador. My wife 1-star ambassador. By the way, I have 20 trucks, car holder, we hauling cars, brand new cars. It's my business. My wife is a clinic. Residual in Travario today, $225 a day. Me, $225 a day. My wife. We have 2 positions because Travario, one of those companies that giving you option to buy 2 memberships. Not every company will give you that. Many companies husband and wife working on one. Over here you have opportunity to do 2. And if you have kids, 18 and up, make 3. My kids small. The biggest is 13 today. Not today, 24, August 24, she will be 13. 9 and 5. So over here I have $450 US, USD, every day, every single day. Times 30, how much is it? Make it. It's residual income. I have house on investment. Who have house on investment here? That you're not living in. You're not living in. You rent it out. You have it? How much you pay more than it's the actual rental fee?
Just to buy it.
Not just to buy it. Right now I have residual outcome, not income.
Not made. Not so much.
Outcome. Because my mortgage today in the house is $4,000 and he paying $3,500 every month, $500. Additional I'm paying for the investment that I have. Today it's very hard. So monthly it will be US. Canadian is around 17,000. It's residual. If my team not gonna do nothing, I'm not gonna do nothing, my wife not gonna do nothing, so it's okay. $17,000 Canadian every month, residual. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Can I have you here, please? Guys, look at Amina. She's the way. Right? Are you like Travolio?
Yes,
If I'm not gonna do nothing, you will do something?
of course.
Thank you. Yeah. It's me that I'm not gonna do nothing, but she will because she wanna be successful. It's me that this number will go up. Why? Because I'm in my team. Marina,
Yes, Ben.
do you like Travolio?
I love it.
I'm not gonna do nothing. You will?
Boy, I'm working very hard. That's why we have so many people today.
Let's rock it.
When I do on your side, then I'll do nothing.
So it's me. If Marina will do something, this number will go up. Let's get Shazula, Maria. Let's rock it. Let's see you. Come. 2-star director. $25 residual income every day. The question is, if I'm not gonna do nothing, you will? Sure. Tell them.
April 4.
You can say it in French.
No, I'm not practicing.
Okay.
So I came and the company since April this year, and I have 60 people in my team.
Woo!